Arizona Diamondbacks. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. All right. Just about ready to roll. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And we are underway in game one of the series. That one fouled off. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down. Yeah. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Ground ball up the middle. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Brandon Lau. Foul ball. Lau recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
There's really no defense for a runner who's moving like he was.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Home run number 5 on the season. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Skeens was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. 1-2 here. Line drive. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Corbin Carroll, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover. Hey! Swings over the top of that one. Grounded to third, could be 2. Throws to first in time. So now it's Nolan Arenado. There's a swing and a miss. Arenado went off for 2 home. He's trying for third. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. New inning getting started. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a ground ball. The flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Right fielder
Brian Reynolds here. Runner on the go. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The tag gets him. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses. One away. Tap foul at the plate. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Next one just misses. Ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. A little bit high maybe. And the count is 1-1. Gurriel with a couple of homers in his last game. And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll on to the third inning. Digging in, Jared Triolo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Triolo in his third season, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Santana steps on the bag, and one away in the top of the third. Out to short. Over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And the batter now, Connor Griffin. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's down. A base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Fouled off to the right. The 0-1. Line drive. And there's a hit. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. Marte in the box now. Takes strike one. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Fouled off left side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit. Oh, that's back here at Chase Field, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn. Gallen back to work. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The relay, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 1-1. Lau at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's a strikeout looking. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
In the air, right field. Carroll on the move to the alley. Stretches out and hauls it in. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Out to short. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Thomas stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the fifth. Jared Triolo digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. This ball's chopped on the ground. Arenado tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Slider right there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Connor Griffin will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Hit weakly on the ground. Perdomo. The throw to first. And back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 0-1. On the ground right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Way out front for strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Perdomo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A chance now to take the lead.
Here's a rocket to right field. Base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-1. Carroll in the box again. Takes a strike. Oh. Hit hard, base hit. Marte around second. And he's there at third with a triple. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. That one ripped, but foul. Here's your 1. Swing and a bouncer. O'Hearn. He takes it himself to the bag. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn. Up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Oh, 1 down. Smash down the left field line. And a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Brandon Lau getting ready to hit. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. The D-backs trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a pop-up. Perdomo gets under it. 2 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 3-3. Now here is Ryan Reynolds. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. In the air, left field. Gurriel drifts towards it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately sometimes it's right into a glove, but still they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about. Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right.
Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Just missed it. Go ahead run on base. Alec Thomas now. And fouled off. Now the 0-1. That one missed.
That's the ball.
The changeup missing. Ball 2. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gurriel goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Fights it off. He'll see another. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they're up to 8 hits on pitches early in the count, so that tells me they're feeding off each other, communicating, giving an idea of what that pitcher's trying to do on the mound. They're seeing the ball really well.
This one in the air right field. And that drops foul.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Base hit into the outfield. Around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-3. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Runner goes again. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner. They got him. Back here in the desert, bottom of the Pirates with a new arm on the mound, John Schreiber.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Grisham under it. And a quick out, number 1.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. There's the strike.
Oh.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Oh.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. Here's Corbin Carroll now, the former first-round pick back in 2019 by the Diamondbacks. The kid from Seattle that grew up getting to watch Ichiro play. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. Back here at Chase Field, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jose Iglesias. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. Number 67 will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the next pitch is way outside. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now, Brian Reynolds. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Laser, base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and the lead is up to 5. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Number 30,
He's trying for third. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
That's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's the ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 1 out. Out to short. Perdomo flips it, and very nicely done for the out. So back to the top of the order. Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. Here goes the runner. In the air, right field. Carroll ranging back, reaching for it, and this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham on the move. And back here in the desert. All set to start the ninth in this one. Jose Iglesias now at the plate. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. This one in the air, center field. Then there's one down. One out, man at first. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Thomas holds it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one to first. Next offering is fouled back. Almost got him. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll back here at Chase. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Dennis Santana.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. To the right side, Loud. One out, bottom of the ninth. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
One away with a runner at third. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And they'll do it again. Chop to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So they're down to their final out. Ketel Marte digs in now.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Hit in the air, left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shammy. Thanks for joining us.